What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little different. I usually do gameplay videos, but sometimes I do tier lists. And we are about a week away. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but about a week away from Halloween. And I don't think I ever did, like, a candy tier list. I might have. I don't know. Actually, let me check that real quick. Yeah, no, all the tier lists I've done have been video game related, but you know what? It's the season. We have a bunch of candy here. I don't know if the gummies count as candy. I guess they do. We have stuff that kind of find in a supermarket technically, and yeah, I guess it's sugary, so yeah, candy. So we're gonna be ranking these candies on a scale from first gone, A, B, last gone, straight in the trash, and I don't know what these are. Weren't in my neighborhood. So let's start. First one here is a really weird one, the Hershey's Cookies and Cream, which is Hershey's white chocolate with bits of cookie crumb in it, which I liked the idea, what they were trying to do here. I just don't think white chocolate is good. I don't like white chocolate. I mean, it's okay, I'm not going to not eat it, but I think it belongs kind of in last gone, maybe in B. I don't know, it's not the first thing I reach for. Reese's are the first thing I reach for. They are the first gone. And Kit Kat too. In fact, let's just get this over with right now. Butterfinger. And where are the Twix? Yeah. Yeah, they're gone. they're gonna be gone. I don't know what these are. They weren't in my neighborhood. If you're giving people apples on Halloween, that is a trick. Don't give them something they can throw at you and it hurts. Be careful what they give them. Yeah, don't give them giant fruit-shaped rocks. Okay, so yeah, I put those are like my top 4 candy: Reese's, Kit Kat, Butterfinger, and Twix. And you know what? I'll even go a step further and put Snickers in there too. Those are like the top 5, the chocolate bars, like the 5 king bars right there. All right, 100 grand. I don't know what these are. I think they're just like caramel and crispy. I don't know. I've seen them before. They were always like in like a mishmash with the Snickers and and the Twix. It's like you gotta reach around them to find the good stuff. I would go with B. Yeah, B tier. I mean, they're good. They're milk chocolate with caramel, but it's kind of weird. Reese's Pieces. I like Reese's, obviously, but the Reese's Pieces, they're good too. Peanut butter M&Ms, really. I kind of wish they had chocolate in them too, but they don't. They're just like, if they have a chocolate shell or candy-coated shell. I don't know. It's good. I like the combination of chocolate and peanut butter. That's good. That's why that's top tier. Sweet Tarts. I know people who like these, but I don't. They're chalky candy. I'm not big on them, so they're not the last thing I reach for, but they're not the first. Three Musketeers. So basically, from what I understand, it's like a whipped up chocolate, like a whipped chocolate inside also chocolate. So it's basically a weird chocolate bar. It's not terrible though. But it's not going to be in the first gone rank. No, it's I'm feeling B. It's not the first thing I reach for. And these are okay. Next is Pixie Sticks. I don't know. It's just candy coated sugar. They didn't try too hard on this. I feel like if you give these to kids, they're just gonna they try to dump them in they either go in their mouth all at once and they get a huge sugar rush, or they miss their mouth completely, or the wind blows and it goes everywhere. It's a very messy candy. Not the last gone, but definitely not the first thing I reach for. Airheads. As far as taffy go, I really like these. Not like the first gone thing, but like as far as fruity candy goes, I kind of have it up there with Skittles. And let's just finish that there. Yeah, we'll just add that there too. This is probably gonna be a fast list because I do like the fruity candies, but it's sugary fruity. It's not like, yeah. I mean, if I want something fruity, I just go eat fruit. But if they're gonna be, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna eat the neighbor's fruit. I'm gonna eat my own fruit that I bought from a reputable source. What are these? Okay, hold on. Some of this crap I have to look up. Okay, so these are Bit of Honey. It's a honey candy. Yeah, Bit of Honey. It's a honey candy. I don't know. I've never had them before. I honestly have never had them before, so I honestly don't know what they are. Crunch bars. I mean, they sound good. A Bit of Honey. They sound good. I don't know. I probably did try them and I wasn't impressed by them. This goes straight in the trash. I'm just gonna throw that out. I'm not even gonna. These aren't even worth a mention. How do you make candy terrible? Well, there you have Necco wafers. It's like they made sweet tarts less sweet. And it's like, hey, I want to eat chalk, but I want it to be a little bit sweet. All right, Crunch Bar. It's good. It's basically milk chocolate just with Rice Krispies, just the crispy parts in it, which is good, but it's like it's kind of plain. I'm just saying it doesn't compare to like a Reese's or a Butterfinger or a Twix. But I'm not gonna put. I'll put it in A because it is, it's true. It's basic. And since we're putting the basic chocolate in, basic chocolate's probably gonna be down there. And the Hershey Kisses, that's a lot of work. So that's, you gotta take off the tin foil. You gotta take off the wrapper. You gotta take off that useless little thing there. The useless little slip of paper they put in there so that it's a Hershey Kiss, and as if there was any doubt. All right, Sour Patch Kids. These are actually really good, but I don't get them too much. The only time I see them is like at a movie theater, or in like one of those dollar stores that sell they have like a really good candy aisle. They're actually, they're pretty good, but they're not like the first thing I reach for when I go for candy. They're basically sour gummies, which are great. I'm gonna put them in A. Yeah, they're actually pretty decent. Nerds. This is like the Pixie Sticks. They come in a big box, and then they have like a very tiny opening, and you gotta like kind of shake them out of the box into your hand, and then eat them in your hand, and then your hand is all rainbow colored. They're good, but they're difficult to eat. So yeah, they kind of, again, difficulty to eat. I'm moving Pixie Sticks to Last Gone because I don't even touch them. In all honesty, I really don't. And while we're talking about Last Gone, Good and Plenty. Yeah, I don't like them. I just don't like them. Twizzlers. That's licorice. I guess when you're a kid, you have stronger teeth. Because when I've eaten Twizzlers lately, I'm chewing on them like they're beef jerky. It's just like, no, I can't. It's like chewing through rope. Yeah, it's just, I can really see myself going through I'd go through gummies before I touch these. So, yeah, Last Gone. Speaking of gummies, like, we've got the original Jujubes Dots, which are decent. I don't know. Again, I'd probably go for the Sour Patch over the Dots. They're kind of plain. And they're called Dots. They didn't even try with the name when making these candies. It's like, okay, they're sugar gummies, and they're shaped like little plateaus, little hills. And then what are we going to call them? They look like dots. We'll call them Dots. Okay. Are we done here? Can we go home now? Yeah, very uninspired candy. I hate saying that, but it's true. M&M's. These are good. These are classics. You ever gone to an M&M store? They're great. But, yeah, they're basically just chocolate candies. We have, like, 2 M&M's on here, which is a shame, because I also like the other M&M's they've made lately. They did, like, a pretzel M&M, which is pretty good. I like the peanut butter M&M's when they have those, but then I guess Reese's cornered the market there. Put these here, and you know what, actually? No. Yeah, actually? There, that works. The peanut M&Ms are good. I put those up there, top tier, because I usually eat those first, and then the regular M&Ms, probably I go to after I'm done with the peanut M&Ms. Okay. I'm trying to see what this one is. This one looks like Wrigley's spearmint gum. So we'll just call it gum. We got this hard bubble gum right here. That's straight in the trash. I don't even touch that crap. Is there any other gum here? Let's just get the gum. Well, there's blow pops. We'll get to those later. Okay, so that's all. I don't see too many gum. I'll come back to it later if I see any more gums. Gum. All right, so these are just like, yeah, regular like stick gum, which I don't really get. I never really got them on Halloween. I mean, I guess. I mean, I usually like buy them at like a gas station if I need fresh breath desperately. And they're all out of Tic Tacs. I honestly, I feel like my parents would have pulled these out of my bag. It's like, you don't need this breath freshening gum. You have all these M&Ms. Good point. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put in last gone. It's basic gum. It's not something you give to a kid. Something you buy at a gas station, and you keep it in your car, and then you forget about it in your car, so the car gets hot and starts melting in the car, and the car smells like mint, and you can't understand why the car smells like mint until about a year later when you find the pack of gum that you bought. It rolled under the seat, and it's just been stewing in your car for over a year. The mint smell's completely gone. It looks like slime. You know what? I should just put it straight in the trash. Okay, these Andes mints, they're actually good. I just don't know if they're Halloween candy material. I mean, they're good for like minty chocolate. If you're trying to lie to yourself about wanting mint, it's like, ooh, I bet these will freshen my breath. No, it just tastes like mint. But they're still chocolate, so that's good. Not the last thing I go for, but definitely not the first. Runts, okay. Okay, so runts. Yeah, they're those fruit-shaped candy that aren't fruit. they're kind of like sweet tarts. Yeah, I put them on the same level as sweet tarts. They're definitely competitors. Laffy Taffy. I like Airheads over Laffy Taffy because the Airheads are like they're like strips, so you can just like bite into them. Laffy Taffy, it's like the whole thing in one bit. I feel like the Airheads are easier to chew than Laffy Taffy, so we'll give that a B. Werther's Originals, the perfect old person candy. they, you know what? I'm not going to put it in the top tier, but Werther's Originals, they stick to their caramel. They try hard. So I'm trying to think of like what's the difference between these Werther's Originals. There were two of them there. Okay, so these are the original caramel candies, and the blue ones are the chewy caramel. I never even had those. Huh. Okay, so never had the. So yeah, these are the ones I've actually had. I'll put these. We'll give them some good billing there. If you want caramel, look no further than Werther's Originals. I'm not sponsoring them, but if they want me, what is this crap? This toothbrush, right? Go. Trash. Yeah, thank you for being considerate, but that's not candy. Freaking person gave me the apple. Still have no idea what this thing is. And yeah, I don't know what the Werther's Originals were, so I'm gonna put them down here. The chewy ones, yeah, they sound good. These watermelon, or what are these, strawberry candies? I like strawberry, but these, they're usually the last gone. Yeah, they're usually one of those last gone things. Mike and Ike's, kind of on the same level with Good and Plenty. No, they're kind of last. Oh God, these things. Oh God, thank God. They have Almond Joy on here and not frickin' the Mars bars or whatever the thing is without the coconut. Or no, it's just coconut and chocolate, no almond. Yeah, I hate these. I hate coconut in candy. Leave the fruit out of the candy. I barely tolerate the fruit-flavored candy. Why would you put coconut in there? Why was that a good idea? I'm pretty sure they were just shoving anything in candy at one point and just like, we'll see what sells later on. And I'm amazed these did at all. Baby Ruth. Again, not my first choice of chocolate bar. And I actually have to look up what's in a Baby Ruth because I legitimately forgot. Delicious dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel flavor, and smooth nougat. It sounds good, but again, it's not the first thing I go for. If I want peanuts, I go for Snickers. Is it a Snickers? What's the difference between a Snickers and a Baby Ruth? Chocolate consisting of nougat topped with caramel. It's the same thing. It's the same exact bar. It's a knockoff. So, okay, well, I guess I'll put it in A. But honestly, I prefer Snickers over Baby Ruth. Is it a different company? I don't know. Okay. I swear I've seen like bags of candy with Snickers and Baby Ruth in it. Weird. Okay. Is this some type of Mandela effect in candy right here, where they made the two the same bar and no one noticed until now? All right, caramel apple pops. This I gotta look up. Caramel apple pops. They're made by Tootsie Roll. Just caramel apple pops. Okay. I mean, yeah, they weren't in my neighborhood, so I can't say on them. But if they're made by... I'll get into my Tootsie Roll rant later on. Actually, you know what? Let's just get it out of the way now. Last gone. Last gone. Any more Tootsie stuff here? You know what? These two, they're last... I know those are Jolly Ranchers. These things. They were last gone. The freaking fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls. Yeah, all the Tootsie stuff, I don't know, I just never really liked. They were always like the last thing in my Halloween bag, and it's like, I guess after I've eaten all the real chocolate, I guess I'll eat this fake chocolate now. It's like fool's gold. Give you Tootsie Rolls. Crap, this one. Oh, it's okay, I figured out what it is. It's the Charleston Chew. I never had one. I never had Charleston Chew. So, yeah, I don't feel comfortable. There are some things I don't feel comfortable rating, like the apple. That's not candy. Yeah, let's just call it what it is. Trash. Mr. Good Bar. Chocolate and peanuts. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, they basically took peanuts and chocolate and put it in a bar, and that's it. They really didn't try too hard. It's like a Hershey bar with peanuts. That's it. That's all it is. I mean, you think since I gave peanut M&M's top billing, but honestly, this is one of those I'd be like, after I eat the peanut M&M's, then maybe I'll go for it. Yeah, so we'll put it in A tier. It's good. It's good. It is good. It is a Mr. Good Bar. That name is deserved. Swedish Fish. Those are gummies. We just need to do something with the gummies. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the gummies, because we got Gushers and Fruit Roll-Ups and Gummy Bears, and yeah, I'm sure we got like 4 or 5 gummy things on here, so... Swedish Fish, they always tasted... I don't know, I guess they felt weird. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Yeah, it feels weird. Eating them. They're not like fruity, they're like straight, more sugary than fruity. They don't taste like Swedish or anything, they just taste... They don't taste like fish, thankfully. I don't know, just not the first thing I go for when I go for gummy. Yeah, Sour Patch probably beats that just because the sour sweet flavor works. Blow Pops. Blow Pops. I kind of feel the same way I do about Tootsie Pops. And here's the thing about Tootsie Pops. It's like a lollipop, which is great. And you lick that, and then eventually you bite into it because you want to get to what's in the center. It's like you're missing out on something. So you bite into it, and then you get to the Tootsie Roll, but then it's a Tootsie Roll, which I'm not crazy about. Blow Pop, it's just gum, and it's not even good gum. It's gum. So I kind of feel like, just give me a lollipop. Why aren't there just any regular lollipops on this list? Well, they would also probably be last gone, too. Not gonna lie. And while we're at it, Fireball. Yeah. It's I don't like hot candy. I don't like hot tamales. I don't like those. I don't like spicy candy. I like sour candy. Sour candy's good, but like spicy candy doesn't work. Yeah, we'll get to the. Actually, I have fond memories of these. We'll put these in First Gone because I do have good memories about Airheads or not Airheads, Warheads. Yeah, they were like Warheads were like the #1 candy in the town I lived in growing up. And it's like everyone we'd try to, like, it'd be like kind of like a rite of passage for kids. Like, you gotta eat the sour candy. They were actually, like, pretty dang sour for a kid. When your taste buds are, like, heightened, when you're at their peak. And you just, like, and I think that the worst one was the lemon. There was, like, it was like sucking on a straight lemon. It was that sour. And it was like trying to get these candies, like, you were instantly popular if you had these candies. They were good. They had like I think my favorite one was the blue flavor, like the blueberry flavor. They had like a black cherry one, which looked like it was like gonna kill you. But no, it was the lemon one was the one that really got you. They had fizzy ones too. The fizzy ones were good. They were just sweet. And then when after you suck on them long enough, they dissolve enough. And then there's like this fizzy pop rock candy comes out. It's actually pretty good. Fun Dip. Kind of up there with the Pixie Sticks. I remember it being fun. Basically, it's like a candy stick. You lick it, and then you stick it in the Fun Dip, the powder, and then it gets all coated, and then you lick that powder off the candy stick. And I'm like, why? Why can't they just like they put the powder on the candy, and then I can eat that? Why do I have to go? Why are they making me do the work? It's one of those things. I kind of liked it more than the Pixie Sticks, but I would not. It's not. I don't think I would enjoy. I feel like it's one of those things that would make a mess. Fruit Roll-Ups. I guess if they just buy from the gummy aisle and the candy aisle, not so much candy, just like the fruity snack aisle. Gushers are good, honestly. I kind of like them as much as I like the Sour Patch Kids. The Fruit Roll-Ups, again, too much work. I'll put it in the B tier, but honestly, I'd rather have a Gusher or a Sour Patch Kid or an Airhead over that. And the Haribo gummies, these are actually really good. I'll put it. You know what? I'll put them on the same right. I'm gonna put them right up there with the Gushers. Gushers are good. They have that little squirt of juice, which is good. The Haribo gummies are classics, though. They stayed true to something. Heath Bar. This one I don't know. I've heard the name before. I don't think I've ever tried it. Heath Bar is a candy made of toffee, almonds, and milk chocolate. Toffee. If you like toffee, good. Not a fan of toffee. This is one of those candies I think I would give to my parents. I'd let them have it. So yeah, basically straight in the. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not the first thing I went for. Lemonheads. You know what? These were not in my neighborhood. I've seen them before. I don't think I've actually ever tried them. Junior Mints. They're small chocolate mints. I put them on the same as the Andes. Yeah, chocolate mint. Is there any more chocolate mint stuff? Yeah, Yorks. Yeah, put them in there too. Honestly, Yorks probably should get A. Because they have more of a minty flavor. I like. I think so. And these, the Raisinets, I'm going out of order here because these disgust me. I don't like raisins, and coating them in chocolate isn't going to make them like them anymore. I'm sorry. No thank you. Ring Pop. This is a basic lollipop with a ring. I wish we could get more detailed about it, but we can't. Here's the thing I don't like about them. You put them on, it's one of those uncomfortable, like, spider rings, you know? Like, those rings that try to be, like, one size fits all, like, have that little cut job right there. And they're not comfortable. And then they sit on your finger and you eat, and you just kind of, like, lick them. And it's like, yeah, you can just leave them there and come back to them whenever. And it's like, that's good and all, I guess, but you're basically, like, showing off your candy bling, and it doesn't, like, look impressive. It looks like, okay, this person Needs sugar at all times. It's like the person who has a flask. It's like, oh, I need alcohol at all times, and they're holding a flask and a ring pop. It's very confusing. What is happening? Here's the thing. Whenever I've had a ring pop, whenever I've like eaten one of those, it's like you lick it, and like the sugar and the saliva like form this weird syrup that kind of like drips down the ring, and it gets onto your finger. So like everything you've like licked is like slowly getting onto your finger as you eat the ring pop. No, I don't want this. I don't want that. I mean, it's like with the pixie sticks. It's a lot of work. I'm moving the fun dip down here. I don't want that. I don't want that in the B tier. Yeah, these are easier to eat than the frickin' ring pop and the fun dip. Payday bar. Amazing how I've never actually. I don't remember enjoy eating one of these payday bars. Yeah, I don't remember enjoying any of these payday bars. Yeah, it's basically, what is it, caramel and peanuts. They made a chocolatey payday, but I think it's too late. The reputation's been ruined. So yeah, it's like a bunch of peanuts. Peanut caramel bar, sweet and salty snack. I didn't get them. They weren't in my neighborhood. I mean, I'm sure they're good. Okay, this Toblerone is actually a Swiss chocolate. It's owned by originally Kraft Foods. Again, it's one of those things I never got in my neighborhood. Tell me about them in the chat, because in the chat below, because I've never, and I don't know what that is. Mambo bar? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's Toblerone Swiss chocolate, which I've heard is good. I just haven't tried it for myself. And this one I don't know either. I think... I don't know what that one is. Yeah, if you know what these are and you want to talk about them, let me know. And I don't know what these ones are either. Okay, I think that's all of them. All the I don't know what these are bars. These random candy that apparently other people passed on. Yeah, everything else I think I can talk about. Okay. Milk Duds. Last gone. I don't know who buys them. I don't even see them at movie theaters anymore. Milky Way. It's like Snickers without the peanuts. You know what? I'll put it up in first gone. It's usually first gone. Where did I put Three Musketeers? I put that down here, right? In A. No, okay. You know what? I'm moving it. I'm promoting it. Promoting it to A tier. Yeah, I'm probably gonna move a couple of these around. Sweet Tarts. No, these are Smarties, which are kind of like Sweet Tarts in my opinion. I might be wrong there, but I'm putting them on the same level. Starburst. Probably put them on the same tier as the Airheads. If you want like less, probably like the right amount of taffy. But I'm a big eater, so yeah. So Airheads and Starburst probably on the same level. Also, you can mix the Starburst together to get like weird flavors too. That's just what I like. So but again, you gotta unwrap each individual little wrapper. Those wrappers are not easy to open. The tiny ones, the little tiny ones, they're not easy to open. So yeah, I'm not. So yeah, that kind of keeps on the same level as Airheads. Jolly Ranchers. Not my first choice of fruity candy. It's fruity hard candy too, so you gotta like commit to it. Kind of crossed on this one. Oh, A. Yeah. And these horrible things. Just stop making them. Okay? Just stop making them. They're not... It's candy corn. Stop making candy corn. Okay? I can't think of anyone who likes candy corn outside of October. Or, yeah, it's like... Lewis Black, a comedian, Lewis Black, does this bit about candy corn that's so freaking hilarious and so honestly true. He said, like, all the candy corn that was ever made was made in 1956, and then they stopped making it, and then they just recycle it every year and give it to kids. And no one knows the difference. They find it in dumpsters, they clean it off, recycle it, and resell it to people. The world's supply of candy corn will never be exhausted. Because of this crap. Okay. So yeah, I'm just, straight in the trash so they can recycle it for next year. Finally, the malted milk ball Whoppers. Every time I see the word Whopper, I think of a burger. I'm sorry. But then there are these malted milk balls, which are pretty good if you like malted milk balls. They never really spoke to me. I mean, the chocolate's good, but then you get to the malted milk ball part, and it's like, you bite into it, and it just doesn't taste right. It just doesn't taste right. It just doesn't taste... It's like you bite into it, it's like... What is this? What am I eating? It's like you eat it, it's like, okay, and these little tiny ones you get, there's like 3 in them. So you're still questioning what you ate long after you ate it, if you care about it. Not last gone, but actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably put that on last gone. It stays out of the trash, thankfully. I think everything on here looks good. Again, these ones at the bottom, I don't know what they are, or I just never had them enough, so I can't really comment on them. Straight in the trash, the Necco wafers, the hard bubble gum. Why would you make hard bubble gum? Why do you hate children? If you're giving them these horrible rocks that are scented and colored to look like gum. And then the stick gum, that's not even candy. That's just excuse for buying something at a gas station. And the toothbrushes, you're just cruel. Yeah, way to remind everyone that everything they're doing tonight is wrong. Almond Joy. It's like the only chocolate bar on here that goes straight in the trash. Because coconut and almonds just ruin it. I don't like almonds. I like peanuts, but I don't like almonds. And then the freaking apple. What is wrong with you? It's like, why do you hate children when you're giving them fruit? Like, oh, you went to... Honestly, I think it speaks miles that the fruit is cheaper than candy. Actually, I think the fruit is worth more than candy if you think about it. Like, bag of candy, that's 20 pieces of candy for like $5, and then apples are like $1. The candy would be cheaper. And you don't have to worry about them throwing it at you. Raisinets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure candy would be cheaper than an apple. If you want, give them fruit. Go and give them fruit. Give them fruit. Fine, whatever. Honestly, if you're gonna give them something healthy, give them like bottles of water, or something of that sort. I don't know. There are better options than fruit. Also, fruit's kind of suspicious. Fruit has pesticides in it. Oh my god, it's poison candy. Yeah, you're gonna give them poison candy with pesticides on it, you monster. How dare you? Raisinets are just terrible. Yeah, I don't like raisins. It's like people trying to sell raisins are trying really hard. They're coating them in chocolate, and I'm still not buying them. And candy corn is just plain awful. I've already said my piece there. I agree with comedian Lewis Black 100%. Yeah, the white chocolate. I think that Hershey's white chocolate, the cookies and cream, is probably as good as it's going to get, and I still don't like it. Pixie Sticks are a mess. Good and Plenty, don't like them. Twizzlers. I swear Twizzlers have gotten harder to chew. Or maybe my teeth aren't as good as they used to be, but yeah, it's like just that biting into them thing. It's like, why do you make candy that's hard to eat? Not straight in the trash, thankfully, because they do taste pretty dang good. If you can chew through them. Dots, yeah, it's just really, this is more of the candy I don't prefer. I would go for this, then the Reese Pieces and the M&Ms, and then maybe the 100 Grand bar and the Hershey bars and the Kisses and the Swedish Fish, and then after all that, I would take a look at the Hershey cookies and cream bar and the Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are literally the last thing gone. Because so many people gave them to us, and it's just like, I've eaten all of my real chocolate. I guess I'll eat this now. It's basically the least preferred candy. Everything else looks pretty good. I'd say first gone, like the top of first gone would be the Reese's, then Kit Kat, and then Butterfinger, and then Twix and Snickers, and then yeah, in that order. Actually, like the Warheads, I'd probably go for after I've eaten these, because these are my favorites right here. And yeah, looks pretty good. I want to hear what you guys say in the comments. Let me know in the comments section what you're thinking here. I want to know your guys' opinion. I want to hear. I want to get a debate going, see how that works out. What your favorite Halloween candy is. But this looks like a pretty good list here. Pretty definitive. Every time I do one of these tier lists, I get people who say things like, I don't agree with I like your tier list, but I don't agree with it. I don't really like... I think someone had a problem with me not putting Pokemon Platinum at top tier on my Pokemon tier list. It's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good tier list. I think this is pretty definitive. These strawberry... They don't even have words on them. The strawberry candy, they just look like a strawberry. That's it. That's all they have going for it. They don't... Like the people who made them don't even want to take credit for them. Okay, I've said my bit. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. We'll probably do more Halloween stuff and maybe another tier list before Halloween. I'm not sure if I'll do that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Till next time, guys, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night.